to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So, time for the anthems.
And it does appear that they are lining up, Jim, in a 5-4-1 formation.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. But at least there is good scope to turn a seemingly deep-line defence into a more dangerous attacking outfit. This system will allow plenty of attacking numbers without necessarily compromising on that discipline.
There's the whistle. And he was quick to react.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
High. Oret Manguan. Romani.
And he's lost his man here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Going for goal!
Hevel. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Steaming on goalwards.
He's having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation, and he reacted very well then.
Wilkin. Can he get on the end of this? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Morales. That's a cute ball. Can he latch on to this? So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Morales. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Good ball, good take.
And he shoots! He's delivered all right!
The first significant strike. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Morales.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Malaysia already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominant. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oret Manguan.
That was lovely, that.
Shot could be on, and the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Played out to the left flank. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Spread out to the left. Showing good feet. Spread neatly.
Out of play for a goal kick.
Oret Manguan. Wilkin. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ferdinand. Pelupesi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Good pressure, determined, intense. Shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Hevel. Played into space. That has not gone well.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shot a goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Wilkin. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Wilkin. Corbin Ong. Halim. Hevel. Halim, played out wide. Halim. Romani. Oret Manguan, over to the right flank.
Whatever happens,
And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Malaysia just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Malaysia just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. The second half is up and running.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
That has ended up in no man's land. Pelupesi. Verdonk. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oret Manguan. Oh, that's a key interception. Hevel. Ferdinand. A heavy challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Pinches it off him. Hilgers. High. Quality ball. Morales is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and as the focal point of the attack, he can't be allowed to breathe.
Looking for the chance for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Corbin Ong. Decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, he's having a go! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Segnato al 61esimo minuto, numero 22.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's there to get it away. Morales. Wilkin. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. He's going for goal! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Ayman.
Lovely bit of skill.
High. Ferdinand. Romani.
Good running, strong and purposeful.
No, that's been intercepted. Ayman. Hilgers. Verdonk. Oret Manguan. Oret Manguan running at top gear.
He'll try to keep this alive. What a throw in.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 8. Lascia il campo per il numero 6.
Oret Manguan.
Space for him to turn and look. Hangs in a cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Verdonk.
Big chance! And that's a tidy finish. Back to within one. Interesting. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Indonesia
Have opted to make another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
just one in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
That's a delicate pass, and the shot! And one more try! And it's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Morales.
Played out towards the right wing. This might spell danger.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di
High.
recupero.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Nicely aimed pass. 5 minutes to add. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the referee's come over. It's a red card.
Malaysia.
Are down to 10 men.
Verdonk. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ayman. Morales.
Distributed tidily. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, quite a conclusion, but that is it, the end.
So there was to be no definitive result.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
So we've reached that point, the shootout, the ultimate tiebreaker. It's almost time. You can cut the tension with a knife. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Oh, you're not going to save that.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
Malaysia looking to keep step.
Yeah, looks so confident as well. The keeper's notes didn't help him then.
Dredger, second to go. Made it look easy.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
This then to level matters. That's a brilliant read. Wow, talk about coming up with the goods.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Big character, big moment, big save. This for parity. Oh, it's a really good save.
I think some mind games were played there, Peter. It certainly did the trick.
Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? The decisive moment. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their parts in a terrific struggle, admirably at times. But when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so slightly short. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
Malaysia really must be wondering how different this all could have been had they taken their chances, Peter. But it really was fine margins all round, I suppose. You know, having been on both ends of such results in my career, I can't help but feel